This year, AT&T and some other cell services were all out yesterday, and now we're having an issue with some of the online. One of the online servers crashed, I guess, because of so many donations and clicks and all kinds of things. So we're battling that one. And
last year we raised like $200.
So, it's a curveball. So here's the deal. We need you to call 866-970-GIVE because part of that server issue, the online is not working, at least as of right now. So if you have an issue with the online, you're trying to do it that way, that's amazing. Thank you. You can Venmo at Zimmer Radio Group, all one word. But the best and easiest and quickest way is to call 866-970-GIVE. So we're ready to jump over any hurdles we get our way. From tornadoes one year to fire to now the AT&T and now servers knocking us out. You guys certainly know how to pivot and change too. Lance and Kim, the Griffins, the whole posse is with us again.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for coming back again.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And I heard some singing already. We're not going to make you sing again, but it was
we are. Taylor Swift.
Absolutely beautiful.
She probably could.
Okay.
What about a Taylor song?
What's that one?
You got to study up quick.
You belong with me. I know that one.
You belong with me.
Okay,
You know
perfect.
that one?
We got
Okay.
it. We're gonna have We're gonna have a special treat for you.
You got like 3 minutes to study up on your lyrics, so you'll be good. And you have to sing in front of cardboard, Taylor. No pressure.
She was curious. She's like, Mom, what do you think they're for?
Well, every kid is asked, are you giving those away? No, unfortunately, they're our friends.
Yeah.
It's easy to say that Travis and Taylor are here with a cardboard Travis and Taylor before we cause a pure panic. But you guys are from the Boonville area.
Yes.
And,
Okay, imagine if you're a mom or parents, sitting here expecting children or a baby, and somebody tells you that you're having
how many?
5
quintuplets. What face are you making right now? Screenshot it and put it on our Facebook.
Because did you guys?
That might be kind
did
of
you
entertaining,
know
actually.
you were going to have multiples? Was there a thought of twins, right? And then they said, no, wait, not 2, it's 5.
Right. So they had initially told us twins, and we were like, oh my goodness. But that's okay. We'll be done.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, we had 5.
Wow.
2 weeks later, because how early were they born?
So they were delivered at 25 weeks and 4 days.
Okay.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a miracle that you made it even that long, I feel like.
Right. Well, our initial, the best case scenario would have been 32 weeks.
Yeah.
That was going to be a stretch. Our first goal was to get to 28 weeks.
Okay.
At 28 weeks, they felt like their chances of survival with less complications at that point. So that's what we were shooting for. So.
Wow.
Awesome.
And we've heard with several parents and several stories with multiples where you get, Bo and Bryce Edwards, for instance, here they are at 18. They left yesterday after doing their interview to head to Missouri State to compete and finish off a music scholarship opportunity.
Yeah.
But Julie has told the story of, you got one kid's doing this in the NICU and things are going downhill and one's going this way, and for you guys it was magnified, and your little guy Brady, didn't make it, but is still certainly an angel that was watching over you guys and continues. Talk a little bit, both of you, about how that was go. I mean, I can't even fathom what that was.
So you just kind of, when we lost Brady, the hospital made sure that we held him, we, had that time with him. But it's still, even when we got through that, we came to terms with that, it was still nothing was guaranteed with the rest of the quads. Mm-hmm. And as anyone that's been through a NICU experience and babies born that early, things can change in an instant. Mm-hmm. You can go from having a great day to something just coming up out of the blue. And so it was definitely a daily roller coaster of emotions.
We've heard that a lot.
And there's nothing, like I've said before, they took us and let us tour the NICU before we had the babies, so we kind of knew what to expect. Nothing in the world prepares you when you walk in there and it's your own babies. I don't honestly recall a lot of the first night because I just with the medications during my delivery and stuff. But what I do remember is just they were in little plastic coverings and their color wasn't right, and they were just, it was just overwhelming. So.
How small was the smallest baby, and how big was the largest of the
Bryce
5?
was the smallest, and he was 1 pound 9 ounces.
Aw.
Well, Brady was 12 ounces, so he was extremely small.
Oh, okay.
Bryce was 1 pound 9 ounces, and Brock was 115.
Okay.
So that's kind of, and then we kind of went from there. So.
Well, and Lance, as dad, first of all, the shock of the twins that you're thinking, okay, 2, all right, wow, all right. And then you start realizing, and here you are trying to make sure that your wife's going to be okay. And then all of these different little babies and the NICU. Take us a little bit to your emotions. Oh, my goodness. Look at that picture.
So, yeah, it,
So tiny.
you know, it, like Kim said, it was a roller coaster, you know. Life still does go on, so I had to be, you know, continuing with the job and everything, keeping that part of life going, and then I'd try to come over in the evenings and see Kim and see the babies, you know. Well, once we got through, you know, it was a worry before we had the babies with Kim, because, I mean, obviously her life was in jeopardy as well. But once we made it through that and we did deliver, then it was just the worry of the kids, you know. Is Kim going to call me today? Is it going to be a good day? Is it going to be a bad day? You know, you never knew, really.
Well, yeah, there was that constant in the back of your mind going, like, I got to concentrate on providing for this family we're about to have, but also in the back of your mind being worried.
That's exactly.
Anytime that phone would go off, you're like, what are we doing?
Right, that's exactly right. You know, and like Kim said, the 4 still were not out of the woods at all. So, I mean, you knew something could pop up, you know, any day.
And how, I mean, you've got to feel helpless to a point that you've got to be at work. You can't be there for your wife in the way that you want and for the babies in the way that you want. That had to be such a crazy time for you and stressful. So you're an incredible husband and dad and man.
Thank you.
So now here they are. One of them's taller than both y'all, right? Almost. Right? Almost, you're getting there, right?
Brock grew quite a bit this past year, and he likes to stand in front of me and look at me and be like, "How does that feel?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I will always be meaner than you."
Yes, I could always take you out. Mamas, that's what I tell my boys, because they're both way bigger than me. I'm like, oh, don't even think.
Right.
It's getting a little harder to reach. Yeah, oh, man. Yeah, Brock, watch out for her. If these two get together, Lance, we'll just load them up in the truck. We'll get all the guys. We'll go to a Chiefs game, and these two can do what. Oh man,
yes,
we're all in
that's
trouble.
That's a plan.
But
just give us the credit card.
We flash forward now. They're what? 13, right?
13.
13
and 14 next month.
Next month.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to have this singing performance.
We are.
Is that the plan?
Are you ready?
Is that the plan,
No
Kylee?
promises.
No promises. Hey,
Might sound
you can
really
look
bad.
at the words whatever you want. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
right. I doubt it'll sound bad. All right, you
Okay.
guys are in for a treat.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset. She's going off about something that you said, 'cause she doesn't get your humor like I do. I'm in the room, it's a typical Tuesday night. I'm listening to the kind of music she doesn't like. She'll never know your story like I do. But she wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the okay. Dreaming of the day when you
Hey.
Woo! That's
Fist
right.
bump.
We
Nice.
totally
Hey.
put you on the spot.
Hey.
So that was absolutely
You had
incredible.
5 minutes to come up with that. That was awesome.
Yes.
Good work.
That was incredible. 13.
That's what she says about my voice every morning. She's like, Cosmo, shut up. Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. Stop.
yeah.
Stop. Make it stop.
And you are 13, and we are lobbying for you to get on The Voice.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
we're doing it.
We're all turning our chairs around.
Yep.
For you and the whole family, guys, thank you so much for coming back year after year to Radiothon. We love following the journey and inspiration for a lot. So thank you very much. Keep those phones ringing, 866-970-GIVE. It's a triple play as we go down the stretch, the final minutes. About 45 minutes left of our
oh my gosh
18th annual Missouri Credit Union Miracles for Kids Radiothon.
Not able to call? Thanks to A1 Containers, you can make a safe and secure donation right now at y107.com.
Put your money where